Hey everybody, it looks like we're live. Let me go ahead and put on my earbuds and my little mic. Pam is running late because she was in the line at the post office. So she's on the way home. And she will be here shortly, but let me go ahead and get going. I realize there's probably no one as old as me in the stream, and people probably don't know what the screen warming up means. So that used to be the way on TV screens. Had to warm up. All right, let's see who's here. Thank you, Maria. Had a great birthday. Merdul, howdy, howdy. Be here in 10 minutes. Janice, thank you. White chipmunks. William Pridemore, thank you. Thank you for your birthday wishes, William. I didn't know I knew so many people. Most of them on my Facebook page. There's 4,590 something. No, 950 something. Anyway, almost 5,000. But man, so many people. It was really cool. Sky Dancer, howdy, howdy. And thank you for the birthday wishes. Let's see. Mary Page Flynn, thank you for the birthday wishes, Mary Page. Thank you again, Maria. Just watch your beta video, Mary Page Flynn. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. But yeah, Pam will be along in a minute, and I'll try to watch for him. Sniffing and snorting and kind of double checking myself. I wanted to get a snack in before I went live because I've been at the Ark and hadn't had anything since oatmeal and bread this morning. But I did get some spicy guacamole chips to eat with my mild Terry's salsa. And Terry's is a good brand. Food City has it. It's really, really good. I didn't know where to have done it until I watched the video. I know. It's cool. I won't give it away. Hey, Larry D. Welcome, welcome. But anyway, I ate my chips and my salsa, and I usually put them in like a soup bowl or a saucer, a deep saucer, but I just grabbed a paper plate just for it and spread the chips and the salsa on top. And like a dummy, I was wanting to, of course, drink the little juice from the sauce that was left in it and turn the plate up, and it was flatter and more fluid than I thought, and it went all over my beard and all over me. I'm like, I had 7 minutes still, but I just had to change the shirt. Came out with a better shirt anyway. Got my shirt on. I just had on my little striped shirt. Walmart shirts from at the Ark. Those are great for over there. They're presentable, but you can get bleach on them, and it's no big deal. Oh my God! Come here! Come here! Nosey's gotten cornered by one of the cats he's got on the bad side of it. Sounds like. Sandy said, "Oh my God! I see how big the pacu are in the background." Oh yeah, Sandy, they're getting big, and sometimes I look at it and I say these pacu need more room, and they do, but they're not cramped. I mean, they're not to that point yet. You know, the tank is 5 feet long and 2 feet wide, and 2 feet, no more than that, 28 inches deep. So they have plenty of room to swim and plenty of room to turn around, but they will need a bigger tank soon. Maria said, I'm killing her. What am I doing? What am I doing? I saw Chewy. What did I do now? I'm tired of being judged by Maria. I'll tell you that. Did I say that out loud? Thank you, guys. Some of you, well, I know some of you did because I saw your comments, but I finally got a uh, peacock mantis shrimp, and I got the one that Rob and I were talking about Sunday night that the lady had him hold. It's been there for a few weeks and never came and got it. And I was in there with Cole, my nephew. I made him go to all the places I like on my birthday. He found out where I hang out and stuff. So much excitement for him. But one place we went was, I got off track. One of the places we went was, remember, I know a lot of you remember Lolly, the meth bird, the sulfur-crested cockatoo that I used to go visit, and she liked me. She didn't like other people, but she liked me. Maria said she's beautiful. Her name is Punchline. Cole named her. I forgot to mention that. But anyway, they have a new sulfur-crested cockatoo at that little pet shop. And I got a couple things there, some supplies and stuff, but no fish. I looked at some saltwater, but I didn't get them. But that sulfur-crested cockatoo, I think her name's Gracie, but she would have nothing to do with me. And then she was holding her foot up at Cole, and I said, she wants you to put your hand up there, evidently. And he was scared, but I walked away, and she put her head down, and he rubbed her head, and then she got on him, and she wouldn't get off of him. They had to come and get her off for us to leave. So she found her a boyfriend. Hey, Nola. Hey, Daryl. Happy birthday to Daryl, too. His birthday was yesterday also. I don't know if you guys know that, but so I got to wish him a happy birthday. But yeah, I got the shrimp because I was afraid somebody else would get it, and it's so tame and personable. And I really couldn't get it sorted out there where I could put it because I only have a few saltwater tanks, and it couldn't go in any of them, and I couldn't combine any of them because they're well stocked. And one of them actually had the small lime green mantis shrimp that I already have. So what I finally did was I only had one large axolotl in a freshwater tank. So I came home with the shrimp and drained that. And of course, you can't get all the water out of the sand. It's just sand and gravel. So that worked out good. I was thinking it was a dirted tank, but it wasn't. Got all the water out, took the freshwater sponges out, and put those elsewhere because, of course, they're recycled media. Then I took a saltwater 55 that was just extra being cultured on the back of the saltwater tank and cleaned it up a little bit and dropped it down in there, and also took a lot of the media out of the tank the little shrimp was in. I put it over there, so lots of beneficial bacteria. Hey, Mike. So I just looked at her a while ago. It is a female, and for those of you that don't know, Punchline is the Joker in DC Comics, the Joker's new consort. I forget what the previous one was. Anyway, so I read up on that and looked at some cartoons and stuff last night. But yeah, Cole said that Punchline would be perfect considering what the shrimp does. The females actually have the little blades on there, little hammers that they hit with and break shells. Tank behind Bob looks amazing. Too bad. We have to, that's the catch. There's always a downside. I'll be down to everything. What I can do is move over and show the tank. The tank actually doesn't look amazing. Everything in there that they can pull up. You see all the silk stuff's floating around and moving around and all that. But they're having fun, I guess, in there. Every few days, usually before a stream, I'll look at it. Hey, Lori, how you doing? Yellowstone Aquatics, Paul McCarthy, Sunfish for Fish, welcome. I'm looking for Pam. I still don't see her. Keeping an eye out for her. Rico Stan. Thank you, Rico Stan. I saw you wished me happy birthday on a thread somewhere. There were 2 or 3 threads, but thank you. I saw that. I appreciate it. And I just read your email after I got home from the Ark, and that's perfect. That will be fine, Rico. I'll try to remember to email back, but that's fine. And thank you for the super chat. Stephen P. Aquatic, $5 super chat. Thank you, Stephen. Much appreciated. And thank you for the super chat too. I donate the money to the Ark. So because we're trying to get that tree go to a certain amount, Tree of Hope, and it is filling up. Just a slow start this year. I'm going ahead and paying them before I get the Google AdSense money, so that we can come out with an actual real total with money in the bank. So I will get that to them. I was caught up until this stream. So Sandy, thank you. I saw where you wished me happy birthday somewhere too in comments. Facebook, much appreciated. What's Mike? I missed something. Mike snuck something by me. Emailed Pam a pic today. Hope she draws it. Oh, okay. I figured he had gotten. Thank you, Rika. I figured he had gotten another fish or reptile. I saw you were getting ready to set up a big tank, Mike. Just only guess what's going in there. I think a 120. Sandy D, Sandy Farrell. I was looking at snakes, Mike, yesterday. No, I didn't have time yesterday. Day before, I think. And was looking at a couple of the major vendors. One of them had such good reviews, and they had so many kinds of snakes. But I started to look at some of the less expensive snakes that were that made better pets than some and all that. So got it down to a couple that I might, because I do want another snake, but I want something different. And I think I told you on a comment on Instagram, Mike, that Sandy ate his first rat, finally. A small rat or baby rat or whatever. They're rats. They're bigger than adult mice, but he ate his first one. But guess what? The next day, begging for food. And you can't do that. I mean, I guess they know in the wild they're not allowed to eat a mouse every day. But on the other hand, Reggie over there, the other little ball python, he never did eat that other mouse. I took it out later that night when I did their water bowls and stuff. So I fed him night before last one mouse the size he eats. And it's still there 2 days later. So he's on a hunger strike, I think. They do that sometimes. Yeah, when I was at Rob's yesterday, he went ahead and ordered me. Of course, the rats are a little bit more, but I'm going to be getting them for less than $5 a rat. And the one I gave him, I paid $9.99 at Petco. So I'm getting them, in bulk. I think it's $60 for ever how many. Paul McCarthy joined, a new member. Thank you, Paul. I don't really do anything for members. Every now and then I'll do an extra video or show them something, but I really don't do what I'm supposed to do. So don't expect much. I toy with doing away with it, but I really love having members. I just really don't treat them like they should be treated. That really promotes the channel, doesn't it? Hey, Rob93. Rob must be going tonight at 7. What did Chewy say? I'm missing everybody. There he is. No. I have to keep up with Chewy. Can't let him slide by. Thanks again, Paul, for joining. 29 people in here, and that's without a pound. Cool. Corn rat and king snakes make excellent pets. The rat snakes, some of them get so big though. They get 9 feet, some of them. It depends on which one. And they're about middle of the road according to the sources I was looking at and the vendor. But there are some beautiful rat snakes. I kind of want a corn snake because I had seen that beautiful one in the road last summer, not this summer, in 20, not 21. But corn snakes can get a little larger too. I want something that's going to stay small. Thank you, Maria. Just drop in your links there, Ron. I tell you one thing, have the best moderators. I'm not kidding. And then Pam stole you guys from me. But you can't blame her, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want something small. I even revisited like the green tree boas and that kind of stuff. Mike, but I just can't make my mind up. New local Austin. Hey, Michael, I am doing good. My back I've reached a point with my back that I think I'm going to be like this until I get an intervention. And I should be getting an order for an x-ray in the mail. Why they didn't want to call it into a place. They wanted me, I guess, to pick the outpatient radiology. So I'm going to be getting that and then resubmit for the insurance and see if they'll approve the guy that ordered it to give me a caudal block. So never ask an old man because it'll be a paragraph. How are you doing? But I'm doing good otherwise. Had an awesome birthday. Hey, Jeffrey Watts. It went by painlessly. I was hoping to aggravate Pam, and I know she'll want to aggravate me about being her age. We have the same number, 66, but she's 6 months older than I am. Technically. Wonder if George has some angelfish on their way. I'm not sure. The ones I got from him, they're not in that tank, but they're looking like they're kind of Spanish. A couple of those, they're Philippine blues, and there are three, I think, zebras in the pack of them. The zebras, I don't think they're big enough to spawn yet, but they're the same age. They're all the same fish. And I've got some koi from Tiffany White that'll be ready soon. And then I've got some of and you guys know I don't keep up with scientific names, rarely. I've got some redbacks, the ones Dan has. Stephen, I had said right when I first started that she messaged me and said that she was in the post office line, which that'll make everybody happy that's expecting something from her, and that she had just started to drive home and she would be a few minutes late. So she'll be here. I have to hold the fort down. Hey, Gary. Good to see you always. Keith Henshaw. Hey, Keith. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Tim, Chubby Guppy. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate the birthday wishes. It's 65 is kind of like being 30 or being 40. It's like one of those milestone birthdays. And so
hello, everybody. Why can I not hear you, Bob? Are you talking? Can people hear me? here. Oh, I like the name of your stream. I'm as old as Pam now. Yeah, I don't hear Bob. My hair's a total mess because I was running. One minute? Okay. Hi, guys. Don't pay attention if you see like cardboard and mess on my floor because I was like packing up stuff and sending it.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I hear you now.
Okay. Well, I think they could hear me because they were talking to me
No,
appropriately.
they said they hear Pam, but not Bob.
Well, I mean, the last half hour they could hear me, or
Oh,
20
okay.
minutes. Yeah. When you came in,
That would
somehow
be funny if you've been talking for 20 minutes and
I'd be mad. I'd be
you.
mad as hell. You know, it wouldn't be funny to me. Pam said one time, she said, Bob likes to do this or that so he can yell at us. It's not either. I get mad though when people can hear me. I might see all that. Anyway, it's your fault, Pam. It was fine till you came.
I'm sorry I'm late. I was like,
You better be.
my God, the post office was so busy. I didn't expect that yet, but it was like I had to wait in line clear out out of the main section of it. It was horrible.
What did you send me?
I don't think I sent you anything. I got a whole
What
bunch
the
of
hell?
the packages I didn't get sent before are all sent now. So,
Hey, Daniel.
oh my God, let me see. I got a package sent to Geek Boy and Maria. I thought I sent yours last week, but no. And I'm not sure who that one is. The Chesapeake. Oh, that's just Shrimp Granny. And Geek Boy, who's the California one? I sent one to California. And sent one to Tennessee, but not you.
What the hell?
And finally, I got that great big package sent off for Mooney. And like I say, anything I didn't get sent last week, I got sent this week. So, and all the big packages are due. People should be starting to get their cards now, and if not, they'll be in this batch because there's still a few left. But all of them are getting there either Saturday or Monday. But like I said, I'm going to be sending out the tracking numbers after this show. So,
Mike said everybody in Wyoming has to use the same post office.
yeah, that's it, huh? That's actually pretty close, Mike.
Oh, Pam, I saw Rob on there and it jolted my memory. Robert, Tennessee Aqua, has had a different number, but it's going to change again. And he said he sends his apologies to you. He got a phone, so he could stream better, and it didn't like it. He said it was basically what he had as far as the ability to stream. So he took it back, and he got him a iPhone 13 Pro Max.
I think you got one coming to Stephen P., but it's an envelope, so I don't have a tracking number for it.
But anyway, if you want to really get him good, tell him I didn't tell you and go off on him when you see him next time.
Oh, yeah, I could do that.
Right? Oh, yeah. So that's why we hadn't seen him of late. Who else came in?
Some of these packages just got sent. I think I'm totally caught up now.
Hey, Mick. I didn't see
some
you
of them
come
I've
in.
had for a long time waiting to send.
Yeah, I know.
I am the worst, and especially if I'm not feeling good, which I haven't been for a while. Like, I'm the worst at getting stuff sent, but I made sure I got them sent today.
You must be on something today if you feel better.
I know, huh? I actually do feel better. I was sick again this weekend, and it just sucks.
Have you got, no, I don't hear it now. I thought I heard an echo. Never mind. I'm caught up on comments. So are you streaming tonight, Pam?
Yeah, I gotta try to sell. I got a landscape oil painting that I need to try to sell. I wanted to get a drawing done, but I don't have any paper. I've got to order some paper.
Just put it
But
on,
first I have to pay my rent though, which is actually due tonight at midnight. Oh, I've got an oil painting to better sell.
it's deja vu.
Yeah.
Deja vu. I saw Dan is going and he's giving away Pandagaras.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind winning some of those guys.
I got a letter taped to my door yesterday that they're raising the rent again. Quit barking at Mario. He'll get you.
There is a faint echo. She's real hard of hearing, so she probably don't even hear it.
Me? I don't hear echo.
See? See?
Oh, and happy birthday yesterday.
Yep.
Now you're as old as I am.
Well, kinda. We got the same numbers anyway. The same numbers. All those sixes are scary. I was just saying before you came on that I'm glad I'm not 65 anymore. It's kind of like being 30 or 40, or but you don't realize it till you're that age. It's like one of those milestone uncomfortable birthdays.
Yeah.
I think my next big one will be 70. I don't know.
Sorry, I'm having a cigarette during your stream because I have been rushing trying to get back home to get in here.
No problem. I'm drinking grain alcohol, so.
And I walked in the door and threw the blanket up over the window and rushed over, and I had to turn on the computer again because it timed out, of course, while I was gone. I didn't think it was going to take that long at the post office. It was like unbelievably long.
Really? I didn't know they did that. Maria said her Pandagara started going after her discus slime. So you need to rehome them.
Her what?
Her discus slime.
Okay.
What'd you think I said?
I'm not going to say what it sounded like you said. And I was like, Maria
it's after 6. Social Security age yet? Oh yeah, 62. Stephen, you can draw when you're 62.
Unless you're like me and they just can't get through the paperwork.
I had to take disability at 59, so I had to, and I had to fight to get that. So by the time I was 62, I got all of my back disability and all of my old.
They're not saying that I'm not eligible. It's just I got to do the paperwork over again because.
Oh.
Blah, blah,
I forgot
blah,
about
blah,
that.
Blah. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
And I knew they were going to do that. I knew they would do that too. And it's like, I could sure use it right now to pay my rent. But it'll be a couple months again.
Have you got after them lately?
I just did it over again on the computer, but they.
Oh, okay.
I do have a phone number that I should probably call too.
Yeah. When you're doing a drawing would be a good time for that because you literally are on hold. They're very, very, very helpful if you can ever get somebody. So I've got to get on there and leave all of my stuff with them the same, and also with Blue Cross for my supplemental Medicare. I don't like doing that stuff. But you can only do it once a year unless you have like a life event, get married, die, something like that.
So if you die, you can do it?
I can do it. But I want to exercise my regular option at this point. Hey, Big Man. Yeah. And I'm not likely to get married since you're not willing to have any children, Pam.
I've got children, thank you very much.
I know. I don't, though.
You got puppies.
I've got Yazzie.
Puppies and fishies and lizards and snakes.
Yeah. And a new shrimp. Did you see that?
No. Oh yeah, yeah, I did.
Yep.
Yep.
I should have never gone in there. And I actually walked out and Bo's
Well,
like,
he mentioned it. What was it? Didn't he mention it Sunday too? That it was going to be
yes,
for sale and it had so much personality. I was
it
like, yeah,
does.
Bob's getting that.
Yeah.
Rico, am I too late to sign up for that thing because I've totally forgotten? Am I too late to sign
Hey,
up my
Steph.
channel for the gift thing? Probably because I'm a dork. And yeah, this Saturday I'm gonna do something for the to give away on that. But dang it, I gotta figure out how to get paper. But first I have to pay the rent.
They do talk back, Maria. This new cat. Oh my God. She won't, you know how big she is. I mean, I'm big, I like to eat, and she does too, but she won't eat canned food since she came here, and she won't eat out of a regular cat bowl. She did at the Ark, no problem, for 2 or 3 months. She
She
won't
won't
eat
eat
out of a
canned
cat
food.
bowl. She won't eat canned food, and she won't eat out of a regular pet bowl,
Oh my goodness.
stainless. So she's been eating out of a little thing that had something in it, like an inch tall and as big around as a cup, maybe. And you know how many times a day I have to fill that for her? She'll eat it and then she'll say, "This damn bowl's empty. Who's going to keep this
I
bowl
know.
empty?" And she'll
That's
start,
what
and
cats
I'm
do.
like,
It's like,
"Eat
oh
this
my
one."
God, my bowl is halfway empty. I'm gonna die before tomorrow.
Well, one thing I got, we went to the Asian market yesterday because it's one of Cole's favorite places to take people, and I see why. And I did get some things, but one thing I got was they had, of course, Asian themed bowls, and they had a little cat bowl, or not. It was a picture of a cat in it, but it's not for cats. But I got her that, and I poured her food in it, and she looked at me, and she went over and she started eating. I'm like, thank God, I only have to fill that maybe 3 times a day. Bob, try a tin full pan.
Sunfish says, I bet you give that cat tuna and she'll eat it. I wouldn't guarantee it because Mario will not eat tuna.
Chattanooga Ed, happy birthday.
He likes the juice, but he won't eat people food at all. It's got to be cat food.
Thank you, Ed. Appreciate it.
He'll smell it and he'll lick up the juice. I always take the juice and give him the juice, but he won't eat cat.
Nope, I tried that already. I tried whitefish. I tried tuna. I even got a can of sardines. I tried all of that stuff.
Yeah.
The other cats
like I
are,
say, you can't guarantee it because Mario won't. He won't eat it.
well, the cats are going crazy, and Dharma's tiny. She's little, like a kitten, and she's fighting. That's what got her on the bad side of Rosie. Rosie doesn't want it, but she doesn't want Dharma over in her area. So, but anyway, yeah, she talks back. Thank you, Ed. I saw your Ed sent me a message too. He said, "I hope I never get as old as you." That was nice, wasn't it? He didn't. He didn't. I saw on my GoFundMe thing for my birthday for the Ark, it had met the goal and gone over a little bit.
Good,
So
good,
I screenshot it and sent it to the secretary.
Yeah, Mario won't eat people food at all either, Maria. It's like, what is this? He'll smell it. And like say, he likes the juice from a can of tuna. He'll drink that.
What Stephen said there is very true. And that's what's so bizarre about this, Stephen, is the sides are straight up and down. And it's about an inch tall little bowl. So it's just like when her face is in there, you can't see anything in the bowl. And that's weird. Her whiskers are plastered against her face. It's the most bizarre thing. But yeah, a lot of cats don't want their whiskers touching the side. Lots of them.
Now I've got a self feeder for my cat that I'm waiting to get the patent on it, but I could give you the secret.
Oh. All right.
If you pay me. Yeah, whatever you want to pay me. What I do is I get like a 25-pound bag of cat food, and I open the top of it, and I set it in the corner.
Well, see, I've done something similar to that. I'll have to get a different patent.
That's my self-feeder.
Tibby, if I set the little, because I get small bags of different kinds of the same food but different flavors or whatever, and so I can switch them out like once a week or every 4 days when they eat that little bag. But Tibby learned to chew the corner off so that it would come out the bottom. So that gets to be a mess now with 4 cats.
Well, see,
And
Mario, if I don't do that, he'll chew the bag.
Yeah.
Like if I try putting his food in a dish, if that dish gets anywhere near half empty, he's going to chew open the bag.
Thank
Like
you,
on the
Susan.
bottom so it pours out on the floor. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Susan.
That's why I do that with him. I just open up the top of the bag and let him like
Well,
stand up and eat it.
guess what? That won't do. She won't do that. She'll sit and cry and tell me put the food in that little plastic bowl. She's a heifer, I'm telling you. And all of it's just to get an interaction. She's real sweet, but oh my God, I thought I was particular about things, but geez. Thank you, Susan. Hey, Fish Central, welcome. Welcome, welcome.
I remember one time I was out of cat food and I had a little bit in the bowl for him, but I was on my way out the door to go to work. And so I thought, well, okay, I'm just going to he was meowing, but there was a little bit of food there. And I thought, you'll be fine. I'm just going to, I'll pick up some cat food for you at work before I leave. So I packed my cigarettes, because I packed my own cigarettes. So I packed my cigarettes for the night and had them sitting on the table. And I went in, took a shower and got dressed and came out. And Mario had purposefully, because Mario is smart and he's vengeful, he bit all of my cigarettes and they were strung around on the floor. And he was sitting right in the middle of them, glaring at me like, what are you going to do about it? Where's the food?
Mario's as a punk. That's what we call
he
punks.
is.
Thank you, Hippie. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
And I did that, made my cigarettes every day, and he never touched them until that one day when he was pissed off because his food dish was not full.
Mm-hmm. He said, I'll make this so you remember. Maria, thank you for the super sticker. I can't see what it is without pushing buttons. A flying monkey.
A flying pear.
Oh, I like that one. Thank you. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody was asking me, Bob.
I think it's a pear.
Bob may remember it is, yeah. It's the one I'm thinking of. It's a pear. Bob may remember the 1967 Pontiac Firebird made a special Firebird.
Mane's tails, furs, and fins, 99 cents. With an angel, not a poop, an angel.
Nice. I don't remember that, Chewy, because I was only 11 then. Who sent him another super chat?
Jess with Means, Tails, Furs, and Fins.
There it is. Have to scroll down. Thank you, Jess. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you, Jess. Pam, now the next few we need to just let them slide by, right? I'll be quiet if you'll be quiet. Birthdays.
Oh, birthdays? Oh, you got lots of happy birthdays.
I know, but I'm saying we don't need to be talking about every one of them.
Well, yeah, we do. Not mine, but yours.
Damn it. You'll forget. I think you couldn't find your way home today. That's why you were late.
I was late because it took me forever at the post office.
That's the way my sister and I do all the time. And
then I had some heavy, I had a lot of packages. And then I had some envelopes on top with the little cards. And I'm standing in line trying to hold these big packages. And the cards slid off the top and onto the floor. And I had to find a place to put the package down.
You can get a cart.
Pick up all the cards.
You can get a cart,
They don't have them there.
What?
They don't have carts at my post office.
What the? during the month of December.
They have a big long counter once you get into the main room, but I was standing in line outside of the main room because it was pretty busy.
What was the rush to mail stuff on a Wednesday afternoon?
I don't know. I just had everything ready, and I was like, "It's going." I got it ready. It's going.
Well, no, why was there a line there? Just because that's the only one in Wyoming, I guess.
Yeah. Actually, it's funny because the whole state of Wyoming goes to the sorting place at the distribution center in Denver. It doesn't matter where in Wyoming. Like if I send something up, if I send something up to Dan, it's going to go down to Denver first because Wyoming doesn't have a distribution center. It goes to Denver.
I think ours goes to Atlanta from here, from Tennessee. Oh my God, this is like a fish reptile related thing, and it's just a random thought. They all are random, you know, at this point. I like the GTOs also. I was reading about different reptile things, and do you know that we have, and they say it's illegal to bother them here like everywhere else, we have Florida alligators, American alligators, in the southwestern waters of Tennessee.
Really? I didn't think they were that far up north.
They come up the river. I'm sure that they know about them in, you know, like Louisiana and those other places, Alabama, Georgia.
Has it always been there, or is it because of climate change?
It's because of the climate, and they've acclimated more to that. And just a 7-foot one was recently spotted, and people were freaking out reporting it. And they're like, yeah, they're protected and they're here. They've been here. And like the armadillos, they've been here for like 20 years. I've been seeing them.
I was just going to say, I read or saw something, I think I read something about some of the animals that are moving north because the weather's warming up, and one of them was an armadillo, and the other one is the wild pig.
Yep. Which
is really bad news because
we used to swim in the rivers and the lakes all the time around Chattanooga. I mean, that's the southeastern part of the state, but I mean, all the time. I can't imagine coming up and being eye to eye with a 7-foot alligator here.
What I'm worried about is if it keeps getting warmer and warmer every winter, which it has been for the last couple especially, we're going to end up with fleas. And we normally don't have fleas because the winters are too cold. But if we, if it doesn't, if it keeps warming up, we're going to end up having to put flea collars on our animals up here.
That happens here sometimes, but it's supposed to get cold enough this winter. We've already had a couple of light freezes, like 30, 29, 28, but it warms right back up to 50 during the day. Gary, do you know anyone that has high-fin sunset wag platies for sale? Not those specifically, but I do.
I know what he's talking about. They're really pretty fish, but I don't know anybody that's got babies.
I've got those high-fin red tail platies. I don't know if you've seen those. I've got enough of them now that I could probably part with a pair of them, a young pair.
You'll end up with a gator in your swimming pool, Ed.
Probably. You can't shoot them. And what they do is they do the brumation, like the other reptiles. Because I was like, how do they live when the rivers have ice on them here, I mean, they don't ice over like they do up north, but they do form ice like in the calm areas if it's really cold.
Oh, we get a lot of ice here.
Well, they brumate. They just burrow up in the mud and sweep it out. Wow.
I remember a couple of years when I was living in Montana when the Yellowstone totally froze over. And then in the spring when it thaws, it was breaking off like big chunk like icebergs or something,
Right.
And floating and then making these big ice jams that would make a big dam and flood. You know what I mean? Because of the blocks of ice were all the way across the river blocking the flow.
Yep. I've seen it. I mean, when I lived in New York, like the big parks, Prospect Park, the Botanical Gardens, places, Central Park, that things freeze over for weeks and weeks. But It doesn't get that cold here. The promo code for the main one comes out before Christmas. Oh, I missed something. Fix or repair daily must be a Ford. Yep, a Ford mechanic. One of our potential adopters, a family, nice little family. She's a nurse of some kind. I didn't want to get in her business too much, but she works from home like I did the last several years. And they've got a baby that's 9 months old, and I guess it to be 18. She said, "You're right. She's really big for her age, tall." But anyway, they were looking at a dog named Sassy that's so sweet, whose owner died, an old lady, a couple of weeks ago. And Sassy really warmed to that baby. You have to be real careful with that. You know, a lot of dogs don't take to babies, grabbing them and stuff.
Yeah.
But the guy works for, I don't know how I was going to tie that in. Anyway, what he does is he works with these huge diesel things, and he's a diesel mechanic. And how was I tying that in? I completely lost town. But anyway, they were just cool people. And I recommended if the lady is coming for the second visit Thursday on crutches to adopt a dog, might not be the best time. But I would rather this family.
One of the funniest things that I ever saw or heard, I guess I'd say heard, but I stopped by to see a friend of mine he was a good mechanic, but he was working at John Deere. And I was standing out in their lot talking to him, and there was a guy that was putting together like one of the great big farm machinery things, and he was like way up high, and he had this, like he was tightening this nut that was like that big around. I mean, just this huge nut, right? And he's a big guy, and he's up there tightening this huge nut up, and he stops and he looks down and he says, "Let me see, righty tighty, lefty loosey." Like,
God.
the whole thing made me laugh because it was such a big piece of machinery.
Yeah. A diesel mechanic with a sense of humor. If we had all known, Mick, about the yellow tangs, I saw Rob had a mimic yellow tang, and I'm like, "Oh, you got a yellow tang?" And he said, "No, it's a mimic." And then I saw he has two real yellow tangs like I do, but Hawaii doesn't send those out anymore. And they've not been able to breed them that we know of in captivity. But the one that he had that was a mimic was 2 something. I forget. It was crazy. I mean, he had to pay a lot to get the counterfeit one. They look like them, but not really. So we've got Rob coming up at 7, and then Papa Shrimp or Jerry. Also, Papa Shrimp, yeah. Jason is who I was trying to think of. Jadvin's Aquatics, one of those guys. Yeah, Papa Shrimp at 8. There, Maria's got it. And then Dan at 9. And who else? Pam at 11. And she'll have a giveaway and an auction, I think.
Yeah.
I'd like to do a giveaway.
I wish I had more to auction, but I've been working on a oil painting for gingers that I want to get done and send out. And I haven't had time to go through and I got some other bark paper, but it's the darker kind. It's called buckskin. And the problem with it is it's really soft, and I can't use colored pencil on it at all because the colored pencil's too hard and it'll tear it. So basically, I got one brown pencil and charcoal that I can use on this bark paper, but I can't do colored pencil. And I want to do colored pencil, but I got to get some paper. I think I've got like 1 or 2 little pieces that I can still do giveaways on, and that's about it. But yeah, I need to get some paper.
You need to get them mods to post that Dick Blick link. The mods.
But like I say, I mean, I got to get it no matter what, as soon as I can. But first, I got to pay my rent. So
Oh, that's Cole yesterday. He's got a new little car that he was keeping. He keeps his old truck. He said he wanted to keep it and restore it when he's old. Like me, the inference was like you, Bobby, Uncle Bobby. I said that'd be really cool. Dick Blick. Oh, there. Maria got that before I could even say it. There's Pam's Dick Blick link for art supplies, and she needs paper and color pencils. Thank you, Maria. Oh, and I did figure out what I'm getting Cole now, because when we were running around yesterday, I was like, why don't he's still looking for a job to use his degree. He graduated back in the spring. He's working, but it's his job he's had all through school. I said, why don't you come? He loves to cook, and he's a very good cook too, and he cooks a lot at home with his parents and siblings. But I said, why don't you try to combine like your business management with something to do with cooking? And he said, I really hadn't thought about that. But the kind of cooking he'd like to learn to do more is Asian. So that's the kind of cookbook he's getting from me.
oh, nice.
Asian.
I've got one. I think it's in my storage unit. But yeah, that's cool.
I have some cookbooks like grill and country cooking and things like that, but I don't want to get rid of them. I might cook again someday. Not likely, but likely. We need to get our hashtag.
Hashtag Pam was late.
Yeah.
Hashtag post office.
Yeah.
As soon as I get off of here, I got to send everybody their tracking numbers.
And I didn't get anything.
No, you don't have it. I don't think so.
That sucks.
I know, huh?
I hope that one in Tennessee wasn't in.
No.
Well, that makes me feel a little better. 8 minutes.
I didn't do too bad. $98.51 total.
It's not too bad.
No, especially since they're saying they're raising the rates and all this shit going on at the post office. At least they're getting rid of that DeJoy. After the first of the year, he'll be gone. But meanwhile, he screwed up Christmas shipping for sure.
They're calling him the Grinch.
Yeah.
The Grinch. Hashtag Grinch. Hashtag Grinch. Because, you know, Rob tries to figure out what they mean. And
oh, I didn't see if Rico Stan answered me if I was too late to sign up for the
he laughed.
Christmas thing.
He laughed real big, but I don't know if that was to your, but it was right after that. It was like a big bah ha 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 ha.
Laughing at me.
Ha, 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 ha.
Aha, you think so?
It was right after that.
I'm going to try to sign up tonight. If I can't, then that's my own fault.
I'd say you'll get an email from me making it legal. Wait, DeJoy is leaving? That's what I said, Stephen. I know they were trying to oust him, but I didn't know they
have to like vote him out, and there's 2 people that are leaving, and Biden is putting in two people that will vote him out. So.
Oh, Maria said.
You can't just take him out.
Maria said you're late, but he said he'd add you. I bet you hadn't heard that in a while, Pam. You're late. Not for 45 minutes anyway.
Oh, he added me? Oh, great. Good, 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 because I'm terrible.
Yeah, you better be glad that he's willing to work with you. Show some appreciation. I'm gonna have hell tonight, I can tell. He said he'd put you on the list, Pam, Matt said.
Now, I got
Sandy said he added you, Pam.
good. I sent Geek Boy a package and they told me that the address didn't exist, but it's the address I have for him. And I've sent stuff to him before. So, but I'll make sure I send him the tracking number so he can keep track of what's going on. They said the address didn't exist.
There's Rico telling you, pay attention next time.
I know. I know.
Should spank you, but you'd like it too much. That's the truth. So instead, he just added you. I wish you could get Rico to come back up on the stream sometime.
I know. Promises, Rico.
Matt said Geek Boy is a cyborg. Hey, Kurt, on his break. Hey, Diego. Thank you again for the happy birthday. And anyone can't be as old as Pam. Well, I just say that because we have the same numbers, but she's actually quite a bit older than me.
Yeah.
Like 6 months.
6 months older. Oh, my God.
Chattanooga Ed, it's very hard to get Rico to do a live stream. I know. I haven't seen him in like 20 minutes now. 45 maybe. Ed, don't forget about that meetup that Diego proposed. I told him I'd turn that info over to you. January, Repticon, Columbia, South Carolina. That's too far for me for a day trip. It's like a 2-day trip. Whose birthday is it? It was mine, Kirk. I'm as old as Pam now.
Yep, he is.
You skipped a whole day? It's a big pause. All right, before Maria tells me we're out of time, I'm going to go ahead and say good evening, and I hope I see you guys later. Dan's and Pam's and maybe other places too. No hashtag. And thank you for the super chats, everybody. And thank you, moderators. And thank you, Pam, especially for co-hosting. And if I'm not banned for the things I've said to you tonight, I'll see you later today.
I was really tempted, but
Yeah,
I just let it slide.
Well, I know, but if you think about it a little while, you may change your mind. Pretty rough on you. All right, guys. And thank you, everybody, for showing up. You guys are awesome. See you soon. See you at Rom's in a minute. Bye.